Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the world of Terraria. I am the Pixel Voyager, and we are blasting off into Episode 9 of our modded Terraria series. Before we get started today, I just wanted to give you a quick disclaimer. While recording this and Episode 10, my recording software did not capture any of the game audio. So what I've done is I've gone online and I've found the composer for the music featured in this mod and just spliced it in. His name will be appearing on screen now, and in the description for this video, I'll have a link to his SoundCloud. If you like what you hear, you can hear more of his music down below. Anyways, back to the video. Today, I think I'm going to take a little vacation. I think I am going to the beach. If everything goes like it should, this episode probably coming out on a Friday. The weekend is upon us once again, and I think it's the perfect time to take a little vacation. We're going to go off and we're just going to spend a little time by the ocean, seeing what we can run into there. The ocean surrounds the world on both sides, the left and the right, as the edges of the map. But I think, in our case, we're going to head off to the beach on the left. Specifically because, if you remember a few episodes back, let me pull up the mini-map here, we can scroll over and I can show you. At the very edge of where we had explored, there was this new biome right by the tree here. I have no idea what this biome is. It's part of one of the mods here. And if we look, the beach is right past it. So I think this is all kind of one new beachy area. And if it's modded, then there's going to be a lot of new stuff. And that's what I want to find. I want to find new goodies. In that vein, new goodies, I did go ahead and install a new mod in between episodes. This is the boss checklist mod. Just in the name of kind of getting the series moving a little bit faster, I did want to kind of have a little bit of guidance, see what we should be looking to tackle next, since I have no idea what's going on. So I have this mod here. We can pull it up just like so. And this shows me every boss, every event that we can run into. You can see here we've already checked off a few things. King Slime, Eye of Cthulhu, Goblin Army. But there are several things here that I'm not familiar with. But the fun thing is, it seems to list them in kind of an order for what we should be looking at. And if we look, I have Grand Thunderbird here. That's probably going to be a good target. Desert Scourge probably going to be a good target. But those I'll need to figure out how to summon those in. And it does give me the summon requirements here. So this requires a Desert Medallion. I have everything I need except for this Storm Lion Mandible, and I'm still not sure how to grab that. The Grand Thunderbird, I have everything that I should need to craft this, the flare gun, but I don't know how to craft the flares for it yet to summon the bird. So that'll be coming up depending on how our beach trip goes. I may look into doing that this episode. That's one of the reasons I wanted to set out to the beach at night. One of the crafting ingredients I need for that flare gun is actually arcane dust. The arcane dust is an item that we are going to craft from fallen stars, which I collect at night. You've seen me collect several of them. They're very, very common, but they do fall at night and then disappear once the day breaks. So our goal is going to be to set out at night towards the beach, and along the way, I'm going to try and see if I can grab a few of these stars. It won't take many, and like I say, they're not hard to come by, so I don't think we're going to have much trouble getting what we need there. So once that's done, maybe we have yet another boss fight. That's kind of what I'm looking for, kind of what I'm hoping to get done. If I can get a boss fight done pretty consistently every episode, maybe skip one or two here and there, then that's gonna get the series really kind of moving along at a much better pace. It's going to make for much more exciting episodes. So we're going to do our best to do that. I am gonna head out. If anything interesting happens, of course, I'll clue you back in. But otherwise, once I hit that giant tree at the edge of the world, I will get back with you and we'll see what we can find. Okay, we are in the desert here, pretty close to the edge of where we had explored before. So coming back in, day will be breaking fairly soon, as you can tell from the lighting. In fact, it just kicked in. I didn't quite grab that fallen star, which is fine. I got 18 of them on the way over, so A-okay with those results. Will give us more than enough. I'm going to drop a few of those into mana crystals for my MP, maximum MP as well. Got a few more. I think I need 3 more to get to the maximum mana. So we're just churning through. Gonna get through this last little flat desert part. And yeah, but once we get there, I'll be interested. I've already seen a few of the new critters. The Thrasher was the large alligator type thing we saw on our first journey out here. And then whatever those little things were that tried to kill us, mostly unsuccessfully. So anything else that's going on out here, we're going to find out about. I suspect when I see that message pops up, toxic rain, I forget the exact message, but my bet is that's involved in this area. So we'll see if I get into trouble if it decides to start toxic raining or whatever. Let's see. Raleigh the Traveling Merchant has arrived, but honestly, I'm not too worried about him. There you go. Good example there of those rocket boots we just picked up. That's going to make getting over this tree particularly simple as well. But I do have some ropes just in case, but I think these rocket boots are going to cover all of the verticality that we need to get over and into the fun. So here we go. If I can make it to the beach, one of the biggest... Oh, look at that. Is this the Wasteland Seas? Yes, it is. Toxic Downpour. I've got the Acid Rain event. So we are already into some new and exciting fun stuff. I don't know what anything is. Anything here is. I don't know what anything here does. We are going to try to light it up a little bit. Both for your viewing pleasure and my survivability. I have already figured out whatever these things are. Nuclear toads. They explode. Let's not use that plasma bolt. Let's use my dark wave here. Well, if this is acid rain, killing these things has netted me no progress on the bar yet. Oh, I was poisoned. I didn't even realize I was poisoned, so that's fun. Well, that did not last long, but that's okay. I'm going to just hop over here. I'm going to hit my quick stack button here. Oh, I didn't mention, but you probably see I have gone through off camera and went ahead and just got everything a little bit situated. Got all of those chests on the floor out of the way. Everything is roughly sorted. Nothing too crazy, but just kind of cleaning things up a bit. Again, most of those chests will go into magic storage at some point, but I'm going to have to go underground. But I've done plenty of episodes underground lately, so I think, I just wanted to take a little bit of a break from that. Now that it is raining, I am going to modify my plans a little bit. We will go to the beach, but I'm going to head to the desert first. The main desert over here to my right, where I've been playing in those chasms, or the caverns, I guess. We are going to hop over here because based on the boss summon that I had read for the Desert Scourge, it takes, what was it, a Storm Lion Mandible. And just based off of the name, I'm guessing that's going to be an enemy that spawns in the desert in the rain. So now that it's raining, I do not want to pass up the opportunity to go find out about that. So, yeah, be right back. Alright, we are in the desert. It is still daytime, but quite dark. It's just probably because of the weather. I didn't think rain would generally affect the lighting this much, but it does. But I think things are still pretty clear. I can hold a torch if I need to, or we'll sort it one way or the other. But we're just going to kind of run around. I'll probably drop down my rope here and see if there's anything new and exciting. Good chance to grab some water leaf too while I'm at it. Oh boy, more Wolfram. Ooh, a rover drive. That's new. Ooh, 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 ooh. Storm Lion. That's exactly what that is. Let's get him. Luckily, he is easy to kill. Storm Lion Mandible. Perfect. There is a boss fight in our future. Okay, so back at the house, the rain did stop shortly after I cut out. I only got the one Stormline Mandible. The one Stormline Mandible went right into this materials chest here. Not going to use it yet because, like I said, that was not the plan for the day. The plan for the day was to head to the beach, and that is what we're going to do. But good to know I do have that option available for the future. In the meantime, we're just going to head out again. Sun's starting to set, as you can see there. It gives me a chance to showcase one of the items I got. Was it last episode? No, episode 7, I guess. The Eye of Cthulhu. I took a closer look at his little drop here. I don't know what they call these particular items, but it looks like every boss has one. It kind of gives you a little lore. But your vision is increased at night and reduced during the day. So I'm going to hang on to this, and I'm actually going to favorite to activate it during the nighttime, and it will brighten things up for me. So, okay, well, I don't see much of a difference right now, but I used it earlier, and it made a pretty big difference off camera, but that's fine. It's certainly going to help. It may need light to actually function in the first place. Let's see now that I'm around some torches. Yeah, that's it. So it just increases the radiance of any light sources. So that's fine. I'm still going to use it. Any little bit helps. And I do have most of this early part of the walk lit up. So that'll be handy for both of us. And yeah, at that point, we're just going to get back with you once I get back to this toxic area. Oh, good lord. Not quite the intro I was hoping for, but a toxic downpour falls over the Wasteland Seas again. My suspicion is that these are the Wasteland Seas. It's that event referred to as the acid rain once we get there. I don't know if maybe it's just bad luck, or if it is set to do that anytime I start getting close. And that may be the case. But either way, we're going to go for it again. If I die very quickly, we're going to pull the same stunt. I'm going to hop over to the desert and just try to farm while it's rainy. Otherwise, we'll just see what happens. I was hoping I could stall long enough for day to break, because it is going to be awfully, awfully dark, even with my little Eye of Cthulhu accessory, not consumable, but favorable item. I'll have to look up what that's called. But yeah, we're headed back in the middle of acid rain. We're gonna see what happens. I already don't like not being able to see down here. Luckily, they're not too hard to spot. So my guess, from what I could tell, cleared 1%. So maybe if they explode, these guys don't count. But if I kill them, they do. Yeah, 2%. So, actually nothing too bad. Let's drop some light in here. It is definitely time to open up and turn this off. The day has arisen, thankfully. Already better. Alright, we're just going to be very careful. I see eyeballs and all sorts of fun stuff. Yeah, if they explode, they don't count. A water leech. Is that an item? Is that a pick-upable? I have inventory space. Experimentation. Okay, so that's a chest. Effigy of Decay. Nearby players can breathe underwater. That's wild. Flippers are good. Gold is good. That's all good. All right. Rusty chest. Okay. We're going to be very careful. It looks like it is not the water itself that poisons me. That was my big concern. Can I do anything with this guy? Come on. Ooh. Yeah, if I fall down into that water, I am probably toast. Or if I fall down so far that I can't jump out, at least. But I can take out this guy. Yeah, so this is going better. You will notice on my way I took a few of the fallen stars that I found and threw them. Oh, these torches are spilling water out? Ugh. Gross. Alright, gonna have to be very mindful of getting close to those things. There's another eel. Alright, there are little platforms above that area. I bet I could use that. These guys are gonna just tear me up, aren't they? Oh, this water. I don't think I'm gonna have the range. Oh, I was reaching for the heal button, couldn't quite make it. Alright, we'll head back. Did drop some money there. That's pretty unfortunate. I am pretty broke, but that's okay. Boss farming is easy enough in this situation, so as long as I've got a little bit of something stashed, then I can always just farm up Eye of Cthulhu over and over again. Unfortunately, not a lot of money stashed there, but that's okay. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to head over to the jungle. Or, not the jungle. I'm going to head over to the desert. I'm going to try and grab another mandible or two, and I think I'm probably going to still head to the beach. That's what I want to do. I'm going to head to the beach on the right-hand side here, because I'll be headed that direction anyways for the desert, and well, I'd rather get to a beach today than not, and yeah, I have a plan for that. I can upgrade my armor pretty easily. It's almost time for the next kind of mainline or vanilla boss, and that will get me access to a better armor set. So that's ready for me kind of whenever. So that might be the thing. If I can't handle that acid rain, then we'll just need some upgrades, and that's no big deal. Alright, still in the desert, still fighting. No storm lions yet, but I did get one of these little Nadarian guys. What are they? Yeah, Nadarian. So we're going to see if I can't take him down, see what he drops. Maybe he'll have a mandible for me. I don't know. Only one way to find out, though. Where's my cursor? I cannot see my cursor, and I don't know why, and that's making it difficult. Let it just pop back in. Ooh. Yeah, he doesn't hit too terribly hard, and he's pretty easy to dodge those bolts. Coral star, he's selling beachy stuff. Coral, seashell. I'll have to look. Some victory shards. The victory shards are pretty cool too. Okay, I want to look at one thing, and it was the... yeah, that spark. Taking damage, release a blast of sparks. It's equipable, it's material. Okay, another accessory. Got again for another brawl with another big guy. It's hardly a brawl though. His attack speed is just way too low to be too threatening. Coral, seashell, starfish, yeah, all standard stuff. Looks like the rain is coming to a close. We just got the message. So I guess I'll be making my way back to the beach. 0 storm lions on that particular run, but what are you gonna do? Well, welcome back everyone. I am almost at the end of the world here. This is the last little stretch. The beach is just right over the top of this last hill here. So I was just gonna hunker down until the morning started. We're getting close at this point. So I said this little hidey hole here looks great. I can kind of bottleneck all the zombies. But I hopped out in this hole. And what do I behold? Some new music, some new environment, but more importantly, I am taking slow ticks of 1 damage anytime I get close to there. It is a little debuff that just prevents me from approaching that area, I guess. It's the choking aura. So I guess I was just going to drop some bombs and kind of get in there, but realized pretty quickly that I wasn't going to be able to do much. In the meantime, apparently a lot of water mobs have started spawning, so apparently I'm supposed to swim there. So a little fluke of the world gen has thrown a lot of underwater critters right onto the land here, and I love that. That's fantastic. So I guess, oh my god, I said I was just going to clean these things up real quick, but apparently not. I am going to focus mainly on this mana war here. One of the big reasons I wanted to come to the beach is there is some accessories that drop from these jellyfish. I got one from the blue jellyfish, one from the green jellyfish, and they increase like your mana and your move speed respectively. But more importantly, checking them with the guide, they also have there's a red one that apparently will increase your max health or your regen or something along those lines. And if I get all three of those, I can actually combine all three of those together to just kind of a general overall buff to everything. So that was one of the big reasons I wanted to come over here. I knew that in the vanilla game, pink jellyfish will spawn in the ocean, and my presumption was those pink jellyfish would give me that last drop. And that's likely still the case, but there is more to this ocean than meets the eye. Which, yeah, we probably could have figured, but we'll just have to jump in here and see what I can find out. I have to stay away from those caves. See, right here we got our pink jellyfish coming in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some platforms if I have any materials for them. Which I may not. It might have been an oversight on my part. I do have some yew wood, I guess. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to just build a quick platform out here. In the meantime, we'll target our little jellyfish. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, well, more things to look out for. A mantis shrimp just punched the crap out of me. So we're back at the house. Unfortunately, that was a long slog to get out there. But I guess I'm not left with much recourse other than to long slog it back out there again. I would really love to find some boots. Honestly, it's getting ridiculous. Quick stack. Still very low on the money. We'll quick stack the rest of this stuff. I'm just gonna get all of this settled and I'll head back out again. So we interrupt our regularly scheduled programming to introduce this, whatever this is. So being fed up with all of the death and slow going of this episode, I decided to hop underground. I'm gonna collect life quartz, I'm gonna collect some chests, because by God, I need the boots so I can get around this world a lot faster. And if I could top off my max health, then I would do that. But in the meantime, I have stumbled upon this, whatever this is. It's a new area. New music. Playing some absolute banger of a track right now. But I have no idea what this holds for me. So we're going to pop in. There are some crystals on the walls here. I am not going to get into the water, I don't think. I'm just going to hop in far enough to just kind of poke at that crystal a little bit. I am striking it, but getting nothing done, so I'm going to need a stronger pickaxe. So, looks like I do have this area marked on my map now. So, that's exciting. But yeah, that's the other update I have for you. I have gone all this way trying to find some boots. I have not found any boots yet. It's atrocious. I hate it. I hate it so much. But this kind of makes up for it. I'll be interested to come back here. Right now I don't have any gills potions or anything. I do have these flippers, actually. Let me slap those on real quick. These allow me to just regularly swim in water. And it's exactly what I need to get around a place like this. If I could breathe, that would really set things off pretty well. Whatever that is, I can kill that. I'm going to drop a few things, clear out some inventory space. Try to do so quickly, because I will not be able to survive long in here. I'm actually going to hop up to this mushroom biome, because I do need some mushrooms, because I am going to need to craft some more healing potions, because I've been burning through them real fast, unfortunately, taking a lot of struggles. Just goes to show me that I probably will need to drop back to my original plan B and do a little bit of upgrading before I get into a lot of this new stuff. Oof, boulder trap. That was deadly. Luckily, it didn't take too much damage. So this is just a regular underground biome. I'm going to stick to my original plan here. I'm just going to poke around a little bit and see if I can track down any chests. I've got a couple minutes left on this Spelunker Potion. This is my last one for now, though, so not looking too promising on actually getting any boots out of this. But yeah, this is really cool. I love the ambiance. Well, about an hour of extra searching and still no luck on the boots. However, you'll notice life bar 380, and if I open my inventory here, I have 3 life crystals. So with that, I can grab one, fire it just like so, and I'm at 400 health. Now that is technically the max health for base Terraria. I'm gonna go ahead and try and click one more time. It triggers, but obviously you see it's not using it, it's not moving my health at all, so we have maxed out. So that is something at least that's going to give us a lot more survivability, about 100 extra HP from where we started, but I am going to need more defense. So I'm just about out of time for recording today. It has been quite a lot of digging, quite a lot of off-camera work for very little result, very little reward. But, you know, not a total loss in a lot of ways. I did get 9 gold out of the affair, so I can farm up some of the bosses for some extra money. And yeah, it's going. It is what it is. I do have a couple of leads on some boss fights, so unfortunately I won't be able to get to any of it today. Unfortunately, our trip to the beaches were very fast, quick, and fruitless. But that's going to do it for today. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I am going to get back with you next episode. I'm hoping 2 boss fights. I will go fight the Destroyer of Worlds. He's going to be the boss that summons when I break that last orb down in the Corruption Chasm. I'm going to get some good drops from him that are going to allow me to craft some new armor, because all of this exploring has showed me that I am nowhere near strong enough to really push out into some of the later game stuff. But otherwise, once that's done, I can go ahead and try to fight, what was it? The Grand Thunderbird? No, not the Thunderbirds. I'll look at that and see if I can fight him. But yeah, the Desert Scourge. So we're going to try and take him on next time with one mandible. We'll see how it goes, but I feel like I got a pretty good shot, especially if I get that armor upgrade first. So we're going to go for it, and I appreciate everybody for sticking around for episode 9 of the Modded Terraria series. If you're still here, you enjoyed the content, then of course, by all means, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you very much as always, and I'll see you in the next episode.